Decision Day. APC backtracks on zoning as Buhari hosts party caucus. As all eyes are trained on the governing All Progressive Congress APC today for its national convention to elect its presidential candidate at Eagle Square, Abuja, the twists and turns that have characterized the last 3 weeks may continue hours into the decisive primary. While stakeholders were already reacting to the purported zoning of the presidency to the south, which was sold as part of the outcome of President Muhammadu Buhari's meeting with aspirants on Saturday night at the State House, it was an anticlimax yesterday when the APC National Chairman Senator Abdullahi Adamu said that President Muhammadu Buhari has not directed that the party's presidential ticket should go to any particular geopolitical zone of the country. Spokesperson of the national chairman, Muhammad Nala Kefi, in a statement in Abuja, quoting his principal, said that the gathering didn't discuss zoning. Kefi noted that such claims were false, mischievous, and misleading. He said the president only advised the aspirant to build a consensus that would help the party reduce the number of aspirants and bring up a formidable candidate. Part of the statement reads, "From the quotations from Mr. President's speech, there is nowhere zoning was mentioned. We call on the public to disregard any information about the zoning of the presidential contest to any part of the country. What Mr. President wants is the interest of Nigeria and Nigerians, no more, no less." Indications emerged last night that President Buhari was hosting some members of the APC National Caucus to a dinner at the State House Banquet Hall as part of the continued consultations with various party stakeholders to elect a consensus candidate ahead of today's presidential primary. The APC chieftains at the dinner included the party chair, Adamu, former chairman Bisi Akande, Chief John Odige Oyegu, and Adams Oshomole, and the party's secretary, Senator Iyola Omushere, and some governors. In a meeting with the presidential hopefuls on Saturday night, Buhari, who asked aspirants to choose a formidable candidate from among themselves, affirmed that he would discuss it with more party stakeholders. Details of the caucus meeting were yet to be disclosed as at press time last night. Meanwhile, hours to the commencement of the convention, it has been stories of alignment and stepping downs, followed by refusals and deniers. Yemi Osibanjo, Presidential Campaign Council, PYO, yesterday told APC national delegates that the vice president has not stepped down from the race. Reports in the media had claimed that Southwest aspirants met yesterday in Abuja to deliberate on presenting a consensus candidate for the region. However, a statement signed by Richard Akinola, Chairman PYO Media Council, told ABC delegates that the trending report was fake news. He said, "We implore you to kindly disregard various fake news making the rounds that Professor Yemi Osibanjo has stepped down. The purveyors of this fake news are afraid of the huge political support base of the vice president. Please note that no such action is being contemplated. Professor Yemi Osibanjo is the leading aspirant as attested to by the report of the party screening committee. He's ready for the primary and very sure of his victory." The Guardian, however, gathered that the national leader of the party, Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, is under pressure to forego his presidential ambition. A party source at the weekend disclosed that President Buhari had last week sent some party leaders to convince Tinubu to step down in the interest of the party. It was gathered that the leading aspirants were enraged with the message and told the emissaries from the president why he should send them when he could have called or invited him for such a discussion. The source said Asiwaju was very angry when they delivered the message. To him, if President Buhari has any reason why he didn't want to support him for the ticket, there is nothing wrong for the president to call him and discuss it instead of walking round to block his chances. The source said the position of the president and some people around him might have angered Tinubu during his meeting with party delegates in Abeokuta, Ogun State last Thursday. It was also discovered that a meeting of party leaders convened in Abuja on Saturday evening failed to convince Tinubu to step down, even when it was said that there are plans to provide him with a soft landing as the national leader of the party. A source said a meeting was held on Saturday night and part of the agenda was to convince Tinubu to step down. But we could not achieve it. A meeting was held by 3 p.m. yesterday and there was no result. But another meeting will hold on Saturday night to prune down the numbers of aspirants and particularly to convince Tinubu not to dare the president. Meanwhile, both Governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, and ex-Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio, has denied stepping down for Senate President Ahmad Lawan and Tinubu respectively, according to Dave Umahi campaign organization DUCO, in a statement by Orji Uchenna Orji, the Commissioner for Information and State Orientation, Ebonyi State. Chief Umahi never stepped down, but Lawan only returned the consultation visit previously accorded to him by the governor, and that both of them pledged to support each other in the event of any of them emerging as the APC presidential candidate. Also, sections of the media had reported that Akpabio had stepped down for Tinubu, but in a statement issued yesterday by the Director, Media and Publicity, Godswill Akpabio campaign organization GACO, Sylvester Okonkwo, Akpabio said he remained aspirant to beat. The presidential hopeful insisted that he has no reason to withdraw, nor was he contemplating it, saying it was the wishful thinking of some mischief makers hired by some politicians to misinform and misdirect his supporters. Decision day indeed. APC, they are backtracking on zoning as Buhari hosts caucus party. We know what Buhari said, what he has maintained is that the party should come up with consensus. And he also mentioned that he should be given the opportunity to pick his successor. It was northern governors who, about 11 northern governors, APC northern governors, who took the position that the presidency should go to the south, that they are ready to support the presidency going to the south. But even that statement, Nigerians didn't believe it because the North, they will never betray themselves. If majority of them are pushing, or they already have candidate, that is why their statements, everyone has been watching their statement because the North, they are used to that. They are united, but other parts of the country are not. So with them coming out to say they want to back the southern candidates, Nigerians are seeing it as a ploy to divide the delegates so that at the end of the day, they will throw their support to Atiku. What happened during even the PDP primaries? Tambuwa, Wike didn't see that coming. Tambuwa never gave any hint that he was going to step down to support Atiku. He even gave his own speech, spoke to his own delegates for everything. The last minute, he stepped down. So these northern governors who are saying that they want to support southern governors, we are watching them closely. Well, not long to go now. We'll see who eventually emerges as the APC flag bearer. Leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned. And please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again on more updates. Bye.